Don't test me in my mouth.
Shut up. Welcome to Requiem for a Tuesday, everybody, where these streets will make you feel brand new. How's it going? I'm here with Justice.
Hey, everybody.
Great.
That was a good opening question. That's your best opening question yet.
It wasn't a question.
I was
Or
gonna
a
say, I don't think
statement.
he was asking you anything.
And Ricky as well.
What's going on?
This is the Not So New York episode. We didn't do it.
Post York.
Previously mentioned, we couldn't get the TV to work. So
It's true.
we're doing it at home much later on time. So
That's what happens when you're part of the 13 colonies. You know what I'm saying?
so much for the 100th episode special. This might not even be episode 100.
Yeah, what are you at? I don't even know.
This week is 99, so
My God.
so I might just drop it.
That's ridiculous.
What's the
No, you
difference?
should wait a week and make it 100.
Eh,
Come on, it's worth it.
what's the difference?
There ain't no difference, but it'd be funnier. I don't know.
Yeah, mind your own business.
Not my show, not my problem.
Yeah. All right, so we are going to discuss little destination vacation that we had. Separate journeys. Justice rolled in the night before
This is going to go great.
from the sky and had a nightmarish hellhole of a night, which is going to be great. We'll talk about all that. Me and Ricky took the train. It took a long time.
Safer by land.
Yeah, exactly.
It was, yeah.
And yeah, that was also its own separate, very long trek.
Do you think that I should just start since I got there first? That makes sense, right?
Yeah, take it away. Start with
Thursday night.
you're fully packed. You're leaving your house.
Holy shit.
Paint us a picture.
It really happened. Yeah.
It really did happen. It worked so well. But
Well, so just for clarification, to save $100, Justice flew in a night early at like 2 a.m. and booked a gross hostel. But then this is how
I
it unfolded.
did.
Now this is how it unfolded.
I booked a hostel at the West Central Park Hostel. Let me confirm that name. But it was just west of Central Park. Go figure. And I had no
What are the
idea how to
chances?
get there. The chances that I could have gotten there successfully were very slim.
That's what I was telling you, especially given when you landed. And wasn't your flight
I
delayed?
landed in LaGuardia at 2:30 a.m. I followed signs the entire way. I had no weed. I had no beer. I had nothing to do but a lot of time and a lot of luggage. I had all the sound equipment.
So
I was
much
carrying
equipment.
like what felt like 70 pounds
Well,
after.
he brought his mic stand with like
Yeah.
a weighted ass bass. Just
They
to-
stopped me at customs and like, what the fuck is this? I was like,
it wasn't
yo,
customs.
or sorry, it was security. Not even customs.
Big difference.
But
Dude, you'd get tossed around at customs. You're too fragile.
they stopped me, not customs again, but when I checked in for the European trip, when I went to Greece, they stopped me because I had a harmonica. They were
And they're like,
they were
ain't
like,
no
what
pussies
the
on this
fuck
flight.
is this?
Ain't no pussy boys allowed.
It was like tucked at the very bottom of my backpack, and they're like, this looks really weird on camera. So I would assume that a big giant weight with like an arm also looks weird through that. Yeah. So anyway, I got into LaGuardia at 2:30 a.m. Followed signs, tried to take the bus, and
It's a shame that they have no train out of either airport. It's really just foolish.
I had to. I mean, there technically is a train. It doesn't. Whatever I took, just I waited, and we ended up going about 2-3 miles. And the lady's like, "This is the last stop," and I was like, "Oh, well, I have to go to West Central Park." And she's like,
Too bad.
"You gotta
sweetie.
walk," and I was like, "Okay."
Or she kicked you off the train?
Yes. Yeah, and then she closed the doors after I took my luggage off, and she turned the lights off and turned the bus off, and just sat there. She just sat there for like 20 minutes.
Well, what did you think? She was just going to give you a ride in the bus? Like all the way there? Like
I-
it was an
well,
Uber?
She said, "Get the
Just-
fuck off! I'm trying
Just
to clock
because you
out."
needed a ride? Like she didn't give a fuck.
I thought that maybe she went back around to like a terminal or something. So I sat there for a second. She's like, you got to get off. And I was like, oh, okay, sorry. So I got off. It was pouring.
Great.
It was absolutely pouring
I love to
rain.
hear that.
Yeah. Good thing you had your rain boots.
And so I just walked because the bag is also
From
waterproof.
what, Queens?
I think it was in Queens or something. Yeah.
You walked all the way to West Central Park?
No. I walked until I found a train station.
Okay.
I don't recall the name of the train station. I found something to eat and
Where? What was it?
pizza.
Dollar pizza, yeah.
Yeah, pizza. And then
How was it compared to like the place that we went to afterwards?
John's on Bleecker?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, John's is way better. That shit was ass.
Shocker.
What toppings were on the one you got?
I just got cheese. I couldn't even think
That's
straight,
valid.
dude.
That's fair. That's fair.
I was like, I have no idea where I am. It was fun though. I can't really complain because I
That
just
was
kind of
plastic.
walked around.
That was plastic. That wasn't cheese.
Yeah, it wasn't good, but it was. It was
inspired
fine
by
to
cheese.
I needed to sit down for a minute, and I was like, I'm not about to go to a bar. There was a few bars open, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that with all this shit. I'm gonna look insane, you know.
Yeah, you're gonna look like a murderer.
Oh, you look like a homeless person most of the time, yeah.
So walking around with 50 pounds of baggage or however much. So I catch a train. God damn it! Why don't I? Oh, I went towards Jamaica. I don't know.
That's deeper into Queens.
So I got on the train to go towards Jamaica, and
Incorrect,
I thought
yeah.
that was right.
Poor choice. It's not that hard to just follow a map.
This is why we couldn't find them when we landed.
Yeah.
Or when we got there in the
Yeah.
train. Yeah.
Terrible.
That was a whole like day late. No, that was like 12 hours later.
Okay, so that how long?
And
do
it was
you-
like that the whole day. Might have had the whole day by myself. Just kind of walk around with shit, like not really knowing where
How
to go.
Going in
long do
circles
you
in
go?
Queens.
How long do you go the wrong way before you figure out that it's wrong?
Well, as soon as I saw a guy, I handed him my MetroCard, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "I was like,
So you don't know how to go on a train?
Well,
it's
no,
crazy that
I
we
told-
live in Chicago and you roll up there like you're from fucking Wichita, Kansas. You have no idea how anything functions. It's like we're from.
I was like,
a
I gotta
similar
go
thing.
towards. I think I was saying Times Square by then or something.
You, like change your whole.
Yeah.
Close enough.
area.
I mean, at that point, yeah.
I know that was the direction that I needed to head, and I had Google Maps the entire time. Might I add?
It doesn't sound
Yeah,
like
everybody does, man. It's really not hard.
Yeah. So I got off at the next thing, like the next stop, and I waited for another train. And it was this huge station. It was really pretty. It gave me a second to appreciate the area. You know, getting lost for like 3 hours.
So
Fast forward,
okay,
that happened a lot. That happened like twice.
okay. So the next train still wasn't the right train.
No, the next train was the right train, but then transferring to the 2 and the 3 or something like.
Then you went the wrong direction again.
Yes,
Got it.
that transfer I fucked up and went the opposite direction, and then I ended up walking and taking another. I think that was it. Then I started walking.
You just gave up.
Yes, I gave up.
I
Well, it
can't
was
do
so
this.
late. It was 3 a.m, and there were no buses. I was also trying to take a bus like north, kind of.
Nah.
It didn't work,
Yeah.
so I
Foolish.
walked from
Not a bus city.
all the way. What is that called? That west side called?
The Upper West Side.
Yeah, I walked
Yeah.
basically like 3 or 4 blocks on the Upper West Side, and then found my hostel. And I tried to buy weed off this dude, and he was like, "Yo, dude."
He's
you
like,
could- you
you're a
could-
fucking narc, bro.
Yeah. No, he's like, "I don't have any." Well, he was smoking a joint. It was the very, very end of it. And as I walked past him, I was like, "Could I hit that?"
That's fucked up, bro. You're fucking weird.
It worked.
That's not cool.
I mean, it didn't work, but he was like, "No, dude," but you know.
You had to go to a more high. Well, it was like 3 a.m. Right? You said. I was gonna say
Yeah,
you
it
should have
was
gone
late
to a
as
more
fuck.
high traffic area.
No,
but-
no, no.
Yeah,
So I was
you
gonna
can't
say
be
there were
running
people
so-
selling bud
people.
everywhere.
I ended
yeah.
up seeing Times Square for a little bit. It was really busy, and which was cool, and just like the outside of the station. And then I walked right back down, and I was like, we're going down here later or the next day or whatever. So I was like, I'm not gonna go and walk around.
Shout out to the kebab guy in Times Square. That shit was crazy.
I
hate
didn't-
Times Square.
Did I get a kebab?
No.
No.
I didn't think so.
You mooched like always.
Did I mooch?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't even remember.
Anyway, so what? You
Ricky
finally
knows.
made your
No.
way there.
Fire though.
After walking, The convenience store. The
You
dude,
walked for
the dude with the
2
end of
hours?
the joint, the roach. I was like, I'll swallow that.
I bet you did.
You told him that?
Bet you
told him I
bet you
swallowed it?
swallowed a few things.
Yeah, bugs. That's what I swallowed in the
Yeah.
hostel because I pulled up and this dude, just like headband, full dreads, dude. He smelled like cigarettes, and he was like, "What's up?" He was up. He was cool. He checked.
He was
me
at
in.
work. Yeah, he better have
Yeah.
been up.
I was about to say, yeah. He was definitely up.
Well,
Yeah.
he only had a pencil for me to sign the thing, and he couldn't find it for a few minutes, so he was also just kind of like chilling, you know.
He had a pencil.
Yes,
A
he
single-
had a single pencil.
And
in
Justice
his
broke
mouth.
the tip and couldn't sign, so they kicked him out. All right, what happened?
I was on like the 5th floor.
Is that good?
How many
Um,
floors were there?
I think like 6 or 7.
Oh, look at you, luxury,
Dude,
high rise
the
Was it, like,
window is
sleeping at the
facing
top?
another.
wall.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I don't remember what the curtains were. It was a bunk bed, and there was a dude sleeping on the bottom when I walked in.
At what time is this when you finally get in there?
3 something, 3:45 or something like that.
Awful.
The birds were chirping.
I mean,
Just
that is
awful.
pretty much as early as you want to get there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I suppose.
He was kind of up after I stopped because I unlocked the door, saw that the dude was sleeping, and then put my stuff.
And he was like, "Hey, I'm Justice."
No,
What, you wanna
I
be
put
friends?
my shit down and I take my jacket off, and I walk back out because there's a bathroom. I had to like change into my
Need to
other
take a
shoes
dump?
really quick.
In the shared
No,
bathroom.
I just had to see the bathroom. I just wanted to know what I was working with.
Yeah. How
There
was that?
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Actually, I've waited. Did I show you the picture?
I don't think so.
I waited to show you the picture until the
This
episode.
is the most I've heard about the hostel at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
I feel like we finally had time to like.
This was the fucking
Figure out-
bathroom.
figure it
Pass
out.
that shit around.
Oh my god. Okay, let me set this. I'll show Ricky and then set the scene.
There's no fucking way. I went pee and I walked back to the room.
Is
Well,
there like one per floor, or is that like the?
Yeah, how many
Bathroom.
people are sharing this bathroom?
dude, like 9 or 10 people.
Really? For that many people, it's not as gross as you would expect, but it's
Yes.
basically a single family home's bathroom really spread out in like a padded cell. It kind of looks like an asylum bathroom,
It's disgusting.
and there's
got a
curtains
lot
in
of
it, which
safe
is
space.
weird.
Just like, I don't know, put some wood in there, man. Like, why does it have to look like that?
Oh, there's plenty of wood in there. Don't you worry.
Dude, I don't know, some paneling.
Hostile
Any paneling
orgies.
would be fine.
Hostile bathroom orgies.
Oh my god.
You
I
said
would
nine
Was
freak
there a
people.
glory hole
Okay.
anywhere?
No, no glory hole.
That's
Not to my
disappointing.
knowledge. I don't know.
You
No,
stayed
there's
at
no
the wrong
stalls, you know.
hostel.
It's weird. You would think that it would be like a dormitory bathroom with like multiple stalls and like a couple showers, like a pool.
You
Nice-
know,
a nice
I never
pool
thought of the
bathroom.
expectations like that for a hostel, but I agree completely.
Because
It's
that's
just,
still
like, somewhere
that's
to
still
spread it
gross.
out.
Yeah, that's still gross. But like, I mean, come on, at least give an option.
Yes, I agree completely. So, anyway, I walked out of the bathroom after this was 3:58 a.m. is
When
when
you
I
took
took this
that
photo.
photo?
It was the moment I walked in. I was like, "Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding
And he
me!"
curled up and slept on the bathroom floor.
It's the other reason why it looks relatively okay is because every single the individuals clean that bathroom after they use it, like hopefully thoroughly. So it kind of looks like I don't know.
I doubt that a lot.
That's what I want to believe.
Did you clean up your squirts in the morning?
I didn't squirts.
Oh,
What do you think? Some Lysol? I
I
should have
don't-
done some Lysol.
I don't know. So what? Did you ever go to sleep, or you just went to the bathroom and were shocked and you stood up?
No, I slept in there. I had no choice.
Did you make a bunch of noise climbing up in the bunk bed and
Yeah.
wake up the other guy?
It was awful, dude. Every movement
Did you
was
sleep with all
noise.
your stuff, or did you leave it like right there unguarded?
My bag and my boots were on
I would
the
have slept
floor.
next to my bag. I would have like.
Sorry, the suitcase and my boots were on the floor, and then my backpack and my jacket were up by me.
He makes himself comfortable in a room. He loves to unpack everything.
I'm an unpacker.
Just settle in.
Yeah.
He's like, how do I scatter as
nester.
much shit across
I
every
didn't
surface
do that
as soon as I can?
whatsoever.
That's shocking. That's how you know it was bad.
It was bad for
It
sure.
wasn't safe.
It's not safe. I don't recommend it to anybody. And the next morning, I didn't
So
even
what, like an hour later?
8 a.m. I think.
Okay, 4 hours
As
later.
soon as Green Ballman's or something. What was the name of that place? The bagel shop. It was like across the street. It opens at 8 a.m. and I went like as soon as it opened with all my shit.
You were like, I'm out.
Yeah, I had to put my boots
Do you
back
have
on.
to, do you have to check out of
You
a-
should have
the
slept
hostel?
until checkout just to have the energy.
What?
I was about to say, yeah. Like, do you check out of the hostel, or can you
Yeah,
just like
I
Just walk
the-
out,
There
just
was
ghost.
nobody there, so I wrote a note and wrapped my
See?
key in it, and then I
That's
threw
why
it
I
on the
asked.
desk.
That's why I ask.
They
Yeah.
only have people available from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m.
No, they leave it from like 8 to 9 or like from 7 to 9. There's
the
nobody
peak
there.
of the morning.
Yes.
When everybody would be checking out.
The guy didn't get there till 10 a.m. and like there was kids trying to check out and they had these huge, or they were trying to check in. They had huge luggage.
You can't check
Somebody
in at that
let
time.
them in through, like somebody that already was staying at the hostel let them inside.
See, that's
They
savagery.
just like were walking around on the bottom floor, just like waiting to check in with all their shit. Literally giant bags, dude.
I need secure hotels that don't allow people to just wander in and
Just
out whenever
pull
they
up.
want.
And so I
Where
saw
a guest won't just be like, yeah, I'll let you into some room
I
just because you say you're supposed to be here.
fucking crazy.
You look, you didn't get stabbed.
That shit was gnarly.
A lot of people bleed there.
The guy, that's awful. The guy that I had the same room with, was
Didn't he have a hernia or something?
no, not at all. I didn't see how do you even call those? Your like roommate at a hostel? Is it a roommate? No.
I think it's your
Bunky.
I think it's your
Bunky.
cellmate. Yeah.
It's your bunkie.
Hostels are prison.
Well, we know how you did in jail. Not didn't go great.
I had a bunkmate named Bubba. That's not a lie.
Was he round?
Yes.
Has to be. I think that's like law.
That anybody named Bubba has to be around?
Yeah, you got to be doughy.
Word. He
You
was.
You gotta have the.
He definitely was.
So then, 8 a.m. on, you just kind of split.
Oh.
That
yeah,
was it. You were
I
just
stayed
out
at
of
that
there.
bagel shop for like an hour and a half.
Okay, we never cleared this up. You said at one point while we were on the train that you were in Long Island.
I was kidding about that, I think. I wasn't actually in
He
Long
said, I
Island.
think.
I think you thought you were in Long Island. That's what I assumed. I didn't believe you whether you meant it or not. I assumed if you meant it, you were wrong.
I stayed at Barney Greengrass when it opened at 8 a.m. See, that's what that place is called.
Great.
It's like right by
How was that place?
Fire. They have oats on their everything bagels. Isn't that weird?
I don't know.
It's pretty good.
It's got everything
I
on
was
it.
gonna say I normally don't pay attention.
The way
Yeah,
that-
I just assume it's all.
the way
it's
that
got it all.
oats cook, I feel like it's like soft enough for it to be like nice,
Like cereal.
not like cereal, like another like
I'm not a horse. I don't know. I don't need oats.
seed or something.
Are you a
Nice.
horse?
Are you saying that horses eat oats?
They do.
horse boy.
Horses love oats.
Yeah, I love
They wear it
oats.
in sacks around their necks.
Dude, granola's my favorite. God damn it, I'm a horse.
You're- well,
That's a crazy thing to say.
You're more like a pony.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Would you get a horse tattoo?
No.
I totally would.
Horses are weird.
They're pretty cool.
They
Why-
look crazy.
Why they
bro.
got regular teeth?
Dude, cows are sick too. They're like big puppies.
And no, I think those are called dogs.
No. No, dude, cows are sick.
Sure. A lot of them, yeah, with
They're
like cancer.
They're
from
decent. They're decent.
excessive breeding and
Damn, that's fucked.
chemicals. Hormones.
Barney Greengrass.
So you
That's where we're at.
you never went. That's it. You stayed
This
there
is-
the whole
This
time.
is
We didn't
8
get
to
there
9:30 on Friday.
because we didn't get there till
morning.
9
Well, I had-
p.m. or whatever.
So
8 p.m.
after I came back to the hostel
So you
to
still
drop
went
my
back.
key, like I said, I
Got it.
wrapped it up. It was That was like 9:30 a.m.
Okay,
And then I walked through Central Park.
just
basically.
for a long time.
Not really just Central Park, actually. I actually walked more of like the Upper West Side again. So I walked south on whatever street that was for a while. Just kind of walked
Okay.
around with my shit. Didn't really make any sense of it. Damn it. And I wanted to find a place to sit down, and I had a class from 10:30 to 12:45. It's my computer applications class, and I have to be there. So I just did it inside of this. It was like an acai bowl place. I don't remember the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool. Though. At least you were able to find a spot where you can kind of post up for a little bit.
Yeah, it was nice. And I. Ooh,
This is
the
a
fuck?
separate place from the bagel shop you were at earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop fiddling.
What were we?
Okay, we're back. Justice was fiddling.
Touching things, touching himself.
So you just told a long, boring thing about you studying. What happened after that? Just nothing?
I went to Serendipity.
Is that a strip club?
I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Serendipity 3, I think it's called. No, I got like this dessert. I got the frozen hot chocolate is what it's called.
Doesn't make sense. Still,
Frozen hot
I
chocolate.
still don't
What do you
understand
mean?
what that is.
What do you mean?
It was like
You
a
can't do that.
it was like an ice cream sundae.
So it
basically.
wasn't hot?
Yeah, it was like ice cream. It was not hot at all.
Was it hot and cold?
It had like a smoky
Was it
chocolate
yes and no?
flavor. Smoky chocolate flavor. It was really good and it was really cool and the restaurant was really,
Flavor.
really sick. I went there and then I went to fuck. That was it really. I think I went down to like I took photos. I don't know where this area was at.
That's
It's
the
right by
Empire
Pe-
State Building.
Yeah, it's the Empire State Building. Just like that downtown
He said,
area.
I was just by this thing.
Okay, so that was it. And then you just hung around.
yeah.
And then you couldn't find us. And then that's where
when
we
you
line up.
were
That's when we were
transferring from Penn Station to the 2,
the one.
the 1.
But that's
Yeah.
still in Penn Station.
You guys didn't even. I didn't even. There. I feel
Yeah,
like
he's
I
like-
walked out of the way.
He said, "I'm on the platform." We got there, and he was not there.
"Yeah."
And we said, "Bye, bitch." Took 20 hours to get here. I ain't waiting.
What else
I ain't
did I
waiting
do?
for no man.
Yeah.
So
no,
something that I did that was actually really goofy was that
A lot, I bet.
I left part of my luggage at the hotel that we were staying at because I was like, "Hey, I'm staying here later, but I'm not the person checking in." And he was like, "You want to check your bag?" And I was like, "Yeah."
I
went
can't
through
believe
the-
they let you do that, to be honest. I've never heard of that, but that's sick.
It was really nice, but before that, I got rid of my other piece of luggage at like a locker, like a put your stuff away for the day locker that you pay for.
Like Six Flags.
How did you find that?
Internet, I don't know, whatever.
And he's just like,
I
yeah.
just think of it.
He's
you
like,
know.
yeah, I just trust this guy.
Really Google like a
He
place
said
to put my
$2.
stuff.
It was a
Seems
saxophone
reasonable.
shop. I left my backpack with a saxophone shop.
Did you just like put it in a saxophone case and hope nobody opened it?
It seemed like it. He's like, "Yeah, we'll just put it away right here. It's fine." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So
Is there like a service
and he's
that
just
they always
like,
offer?
Yes.
he's just like, yeah, I'll just trust this.
and in between, I had my camera and I was just hanging out, walking around with my shit, and then eventually I got rid of it, and it was just more efficient, just to walk around without your luggage.
You don't want to be a heavy boy. It's
No,
hard.
that's what happened the entire time that I was by myself. I was just kind of waiting. I didn't want to spend too much money also.
Yeah, that was the whole point of you going early,
Right.
to save money.
So I didn't really stop anywhere. I was just like, let's just, I'm going to keep my head down, walk around.
I'm going to just be the bum that I look like.
Yeah. It worked. They have waterproof boots.
You're such a dope.
It's fine.
All right. Well, that's where our stories collided. So let's backtrack. Interestingly enough, me and Ricky had to leave at the exact same time as you, pretty much. So, like, we left our apartment.
That was weird.
Dude, to be honest, I was cracking up constantly at the thought that you were going to be there the day before. I was kind of like, this is going to be crazy.
Yeah, like we knew that all of like a terrible thing, at least one thing would happen. So the hostel being gross was kind of a given, but we were not wrong.
Dude, so there was this bucket right outside of the hostel. or of my bedroom of the house, though. You know, me and my roomie. There's just a bucket. It's
Your
like
boy Raul.
I don't even know how big you would call it. It's like an 8-quart bucket.
Okay.
That's
Stainless steel.
substantial.
It's a big bucket.
That's
And
what I'm
then
saying.
kind of like right across the hall, maybe like 5 feet away, there's
Uh-huh.
just one little hall that leads to a window, and the window was just open the entire time. Like when I pulled up and as I was leaving, nobody closed it.
Uh-huh. Well, that includes you. You can't blame that on everybody.
And it was the only nice thing about it was that window open.
Okay, well,
know,
there you go.
look out. It's like I'm actually free. It's just really, really. I
Oh
feel
my
trapped
God,
in here.
Jesus Christ.
He said I'm free.
The next morning,
I have to remind myself.
the next morning, there was just some dude throwing up at like 6 in the morning. It was
in that bucket.
in that bucket right outside the door.
Well, now you know what the bucket was for.
Yeah, man, that's what the bathroom's for too.
It might be the backup toilet, period. You know, if
Oh
the
my
bathroom's
God.
used, you got to just piss or shit in the bucket. It's
Does,
a hostel.
does the bathroom? Did the bathroom have like a lock, or was it?
No.
Okay, so that makes that layout a lot more interesting.
That's terrible.
Oh wait,
'Cause,
yes. You
Oh.
can close that door. I don't know if you can lock it. I'm assuming
Oh,
you can lock it.
Well, that's different. Justice like, I didn't lock it. I said, come on in, everybody.
It was just.
It's
It wasn't
it's
a
much
deadbolt.
more interesting layout.
He said,
It
"I
wasn't
sit
a
when I pee
deadbolt or anything.
anyway."
It was just a regular ass like turn. I don't know what you would
well,
call
a lock.
that.
A lock is a lock. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like,
There was a lock. There was a
Okay.
lock on the bathroom door for sure.
I was gonna say, 'cause
Gotcha.
if not, that's crazy.
Yeah, that would be psychotic.
I would have left. Right? I probably would have had
I
to.
would have slept at the park.
You said that wasn't a good idea though.
True. You get
That's still true. You said it was
someone
raining.
will take your shoes, and it was raining.
It was raining.
You would have got your boots snatched up, no problem.
No.
Yeah, you can't sleep in the park with your shoes on. Everybody knows that.
I
People
don't-
steal your shoes.
That's terrible. How do they take them off?
You're sleeping.
No way. Wouldn't
Yeah.
you wake up?
It'd be too late though. They're already running, and you don't have any shoes on.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
Those are hard to take off.
and you'd be just like already. You'd be asleep. You'd be just waking up. You don't have no energy. You can't catch a man.
I don't know about that.
A professional boot
Yeah.
snatcher.
A swiper.
A fucking shoe stealer? Could you keep up with a shoe stealer?
Definitely not. They know how to party.
Dude. Sorry. I cut into what the train. I've heard a
no.
lot about the train.
It
but
was a lot less interesting. I'll say that. You know, you kind of just
A
sit
lot-
there
a
and
lot
watch
a lot
America
of
pass
Amish
by.
people. A lot of Amish people. on
I
the
think that they're
train.
Mennonites technically, but yes,
What does that mean?
it's a similar thing, but they allow more technology. I think
like a train.
That makes sense. I mean,
Amish
it
is
was
pretty
like-
harsh. Amish only leave for Rumspringa. I don't know. I
okay.
get 'em- I get 'em
I know.
mixed
I know.
up,
What,
though, but,
no, I know what you're saying though. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The coming of age thing.
Yeah.
No, I know, but it was just kind of jarring, seeing all the faces.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it was just like it was my first time, and it was a lot of it.
There's so many of them. They smell pretty strongly. You see them coming from a mile away. You can smell them coming from a mile away. They're wearing clogs. You know, so you hear them coming. They're not a very subtle people.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No incidents. We kind of got there like right before boarding, so we just rolled right on. We sat behind a big old dog.
It was
a Great Dane.
It was a
Whoa.
great time. Like having that much time to do that many edibles.
We
was
just did a lot of
pretty chill.
edibles. Yeah, that's because it's a lot of time to be sober. If you're just sitting there, you gotta zombie
no,
out.
There's no way. There's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way.
Anybody, I don't know how those fancy people were doing it. The Mennonites, they were stone cold sober, guaranteed.
They were chilling on some god shit.
Brutal, but they're like, oh, this is much faster than a horse, you know. So
Yeah.
It's like,
They
can you
don't
believe
know.
we used to walk there?
yeah, they don't know what flights are like. But there was a dog. That was about it. That dog didn't.
How did that dog go to the bathroom?
The train stops.
Cool.
So,
It does seem very inconvenient though, because it's just like it's
Yeah.
not every stop that's
but I mean,
suited. But
you know, dogs only go like 3 times a day, so
That's true.
that was a well-behaved dog.
That's
it
very
was a
true.
very well behaved dog. I was concerned that it would not have been, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Fuck, this could be
That
bad
could have.
seating."
That could have been. Yeah.
But nope,
That's-
worked out great. Dog was great. Nothing really happened. Just high on edibles. We were late as fuck though. Woke up at 7:30 in the morning.
Bro.
We were only in Cleveland. It's 5 hours away from here. It makes no sense.
That was like
Yeah.
devastating.
But like I guess throughout like New York State, we made a bunch of crazy time, and we only ended up being like 45 minutes late when we actually got to Manhattan.
How far behind were you? Did you
2
say
hours at
2
one point.
2 hours behind, and then you only ended up being 45 minutes away.
Yes, I
or
just
45
said
minutes
that.
late. That's
Yep.
pretty nice.
That's exactly what just happened. Yep. Thanks. And then we get out. Takes forever to get from the Amtrak over to the subway. I swear to God, we walked like fucking a mile within Penn Station just to get over
It was
there.
pretty hectic, yeah.
And just as like, I'm already
I was
here.
gonna say, looking for
You'll
your
find.
ass.
He's like, you'll find me. I'm down on the platform. I was like, sick.
I was like, bro, maybe he's on the wrong side, and we're just like, no, he's
He's
we're
not
gotta
here.
go.
Yeah, he's just straight up not here. Train shows up. I'm like, we'll see you at the hotel, bud. I'm not doing this. 20-hour ride. Just can't do it. We get to the hotel, relax a little bit. Nice spot, right in the village.
Oh my god,
Beautiful location.
great spot.
Tiny little room, but that's just how it goes anyway. You know, you can't really do anything there. We should have went up on the roof probably, but it's also probably good that we didn't.
Yeah.
We were on like the second floor, and there's like a little restaurant right below, and you could see right into it. We could have put our like bare naked asses on it and ruined people's Italian dinners.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Dude, finally getting off of the train was nice though.
I
It
would
feels
have
so
totally
good.
done
my
that.
God.
It
if
feels so good to
provoked.
get to use your legs again.
Yeah, I mean, I'd already been there, so I ran into this weird music happening in the subway. It was just like really fun drums. So I that's actually where I ended up.
Oh,
for-
that's why you couldn't make the train, because you were listening to drums.
yeah. A street mule, it's called.
Mule?
Mule.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
Is that how you talk to people?
Mules move drugs.
I.
That's
So
not the
what?
term.
No, that's the name of the artist.
Oh,
His name is Street Mule.
because you just said, I think it's called a street mule. I was like, a barker? You're way off base.
I don't see it, but yeah.
Great. I'm sure it wasn't that great.
No, it's
That's
fun.
why he's playing on the
It's-
subway station.
It's really fun. Anyway,
Good for him.
He was in goblin mode.
we never ended up going to that restaurant, like on the floor, which I'm kind of bummed about. It seemed
On the
nice.
floor.
On the first floor, right underneath. Where we,
Oh,
put
yeah,
it-
that's true. We just didn't have the time. We had all of our food spots pre-planned.
We
True.
were pretty booked out in advance.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was tricky.
It was worth it. It was worth that, dude. After we got the hotel, after we checked in,
We settled in real quick, threw our shit down, and we said, first things first, Margaritaville.
Which is like the most
The
Midwestern
move.
thing you could do in New York, I feel
Yeah,
like.
we really set the bar real high right away.
It was lit.
Doing it right.
I won't take away from it. It was lit.
It was lit.
But
I
that
kept
was
that fucking
almost,
blender.
That was almost, yeah. that
Well,
was
so
almost-
we didn't even know. I mean, I didn't even realize originally until we got there that it's like an entire resort, let alone just like a giant tiki bar like
It's
they always are.
crazy.
And so you have to like go up this like giant escalator. Everything is like giant neon lights, and it's just bright in Florida everywhere. And oh my God, like I knew we were gonna get drunk, but like it was just obliterated so quickly. I mean, we all got one drink and it was like pretty standard, and then we all got second ones and the choices were just out of control
It
for
seems
some
like
reason.
they got stronger.
I think they got angry at us for some reason.
Something. They're like, oh, they ain't buying no cheeseburger in paradise. Fuck these losers. Like, here's a quadruple.
Did we get any food?
No.
We went to John's before.
Yeah, we
that.
went to John's after.
Oh.
I thought we went before.
No, because weren't we? No. I don't
We
know.
went-
I'm pretty. See, we got hammered, everybody. This is exactly what I'm trying to say.
Both places awesome. They have,
We went to John's
'Cause-
on Bleecker before.
I don't think so, because we would have gone straight to Margaritaville. Oh, no, you're right.
Well,
I
they
only
had that-
think
what was
that
it, like-
because we realized we were hungry after getting off the train, and we're like,
oh,
fuck
bro,
it.
we didn't eat for like how many hours?
The whole day,
There-
just
that's
edibles.
the wa-
We're-
that-
oh, eating candy for breakfast
Just
is
candy
not a good
edibles.
idea.
Yeah, and yeah, we were popping 60 milli at a time, everybody. It was pretty intense. I got up to like 5
Crazy.
pieces, I think, on the way there.
Crazy.
Yeah, so we were like, fuck it, we got to go eat. It was also like in the neighborhood, so it just made sense. Then we went out to Margaritaville, really took it to another level. And everybody got to see Times Square. I hate it there, but it's cool the first time. And
Again, shout out to the kebab guy. Found a kebab out there.
all
Super fire.
yeah,
He said, "You want
honestly-
hot sauce? You want barbecue sauce?"
that was a flame grill. That was really impressive.
It was decent, yeah.
They do street food right. And then
Yeah.
all those rickshaws were playing New York State of Mind, every single
That
one.
was
They just kept
amazing.
coming by us, and I was like, I have to leave. This is awful.
I want, bro. I want to.
We gotta finish business there, man.
This is my
Nope,
own
you
personal
didn't get
hell.
your chopped cheese.
We got this. Yeah, there's a lot of unsolved business.
There's a few things that need to be changed. You missed out on the boathouse.
Oh, dude, yeah, you went there for that last day. We had like our own separate because
There's a boathouse restaurant in the middle of
you
Central
you
Park.
would have loved it.
And the food is unbelievably good.
Did you get food there?
Oh, yeah.
How much food did you get?
Oh, bro, it was a seafood
meal?
place.
I mean, what
yeah.
do you mean?
Did
It
you
was-
get like appetizer,
No,
Okay.
it was a little pricey.
dessert?
I no.
No. We got
Oh
we
my
got
God.
entrees, but
We're going back for apps and
they
dessert.
were crazy. Dude, I would.
and
That
an
place-
entree.
Well, we didn't know. We were just like, let's
Yeah.
just find a place to eat before we get back on this 20.
And we were
No,
just
for
walking around
sure.
the park, so it's like, fuck it, let's just
Yeah,
check it
It
out.
looks crazy.
I
yeah,
saw
it's
it when
like in
you
the middle.
one of you posted it, and I looked at it immediately. I was like, "This place looks fire."
It's a beautiful place too.
yeah.
It's real
It's
nice.
in the park, dude.
Right in the middle.
How many restaurants are in the park?
I think just that one.
Right.
There might be a bunch of
cool.
like carts and vendors and shit.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't know about like sit down restaurants. I think that's the only one. But I don't know. It's a massive park, so it wouldn't surprise me if
The
there were
mojito
10.
you got looked really good.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
It was like a pineapple mojito, I
Mm.
believe. Excellent.
Wait,
crazy.
it's a boathouse?
That's just what it's called. I mean, there was like paddle boats outside that you could rent when it's
Okay.
nice out.
There's like a lake.
yeah, it's kind of like the Humboldt Park thing where you can go paddle boating.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, but imagine if that big overlook thing was a fancy restaurant instead of just a big bridge.
Delicious.
Bro, their salmon was crazy.
I got fish and chips,
Mm.
but I was like, can I get fries? I want no fucking chips. They actually served it with chips. Fuck is that?
They really fucked around like that, huh?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It had some weird thing. Anyway, we were getting out of order. What else happened? I don't even remember. What happened day
yeah,
two?
that was
Day
the
two.
last day.
Day two, we went to MoMA in the morning. That was cool. Love that museum. Oh, got a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Dude, those are amazing. I wish we would have got one every day. But I feel like that's how I feel about all the food there. I feel like we could have gotten it every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit's so good.
Yeah. There just wasn't enough.
Yeah, every stop that we hit, like culinary wise, was pretty calculated.
Oh
so I
wait, we ate
appreciated
at
that.
the restaurant of
It's
the
almost hard
Whitney
to-
or MoMA.
Oh,
MoMA.
MoMA, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that
we
was
got
awesome.
bacon, egg, and cheeses, and then we walked all the way to MoMA because we had like the exact amount of time it would take. And
Yeah,
then we
the
walked up
breakfast
to the
was good
restaurant,
that
and I didn't
day.
realize it was like a sit-down restaurant, so they just sat us down immediately, and it was like, fuck, I guess we're doing this. And then we're like, wait, can we just sit outside? And they're like, I guess. And we made them move all of our shit outside.
That was a
That
good
shit
move.
slapped. I don't even remember what it was. It was pistachio something, and it was delicious.
Yeah, I just got the mimosa. That was fine.
Yeah.
But it was great. It was great for breakfast.
It had that like gin cream.
It was
Yeah.
good.
What was that? What was it called? I don't remember.
I think
what type
it
of
was
pastry?
some kind of tart.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Pistachio tart. Fantastic. Very bougie.
Very bougie.
And some
Yeah,
guy
it
was just
delicious.
eavesdropping on everything we said, and he just kept laughing. And I was like,
And
hey,
listening
buddy,
and
subscribe to
listening.
the podcast if you're going to be doing this.
Get some friends, you know what I'm saying?
You know? Yeah.
It's true.
Why are you here by yourself like me a year before?
That's funny.
Dude, there was a guy across the street like grilling like whole chickens
Yeah.
Remember that? Like, those
Yeah.
look good, dude.
Dude.
I was eyeballing all those little cards.
That's the thing. If we didn't eat
It goes
so
so
much
crazy.
already, I just didn't have enough room. I wanted to get from those
I know what
vendors
you're
all
saying.
the time.
Yeah, no, everyone had amazing stuff. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, food is everywhere.
Plus, we were just smoking the whole time, so I just steady had munchies
Just
all
wanting
the
a
time.
snack.
I don't know. I don't remember what the name of the restaurant itself was called.
What are we
Which
talking
one?
about?
The restaurant at the top of MoMA.
It's just the MoMA Cafe. You don't have to
Oh.
look that up.
I don't think it's a restaurant technically. I think it's just
Yeah,
an
it's just a
extension
part of the
Just
museum.
the cafe.
Yeah,
It was delicious.
it's not separate.
I just wanted to check. I couldn't find the name of that tart, that pistachio tart. What
I
was
wonder-
it called?
I wonder if they just have like a changing menu, but
Maybe.
Oh, dude, that'd be fun.
It was good.
more reason to go back.
Yeah. Unfinished business.
Then what we do? We just went shopping, went to Supreme and all that shit. That was cool.
Yeah, we're just moving around.
Then Comedy Cellar,
That was that night. Yeah.
great time.
That restaurant we went to beforehand was really good
Olive
as well.
Tree, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't remember what I got
That was the
because we were drinking there too.
That was the restaurant.
That was
above
no, that's when
Comedy
we were
Cellar.
drinking at the hotel bar prior to that.
Correct, that's
so that
right.
was, which was also an excellent time. Shout out
Olga
to the
was
bartender.
pouring them strong. No, her name was Angie. I remember that
True, true.
because somebody called her like Deborah, and she's like, "What? My name's Angie." So then I was like, "What up, Angie?" And she's like, "How the fuck do you know my name?" I was like, "I'm standing right there. Come on, do some math."
We were a foot away.
Yeah. She was pouring them strong.
We've
I
been
probably
here the
had,
whole time.
I had like 3 of those boys.
What were you getting?
Manhattans, baby.
Nice.
Duh. What do you think? Where were we? Come on. That's all they make.
Good.
So then, yeah. So I don't remember what I ate at that place. I don't think.
I know we had some cheesecake at the Comedy Cellar.
Correct. Yeah, definitely. I
That
think
was
I had
a
another
move.
drink there too.
I was really fucked up at the Comedy Cellar.
Yeah, I was like, this is rough.
It was pretty awesome.
I was getting a
It
little
was a
spinny.
great time. Yeah, oh yeah. It was a good time.
What did I eat there? I remember it was good.
Yeah. It was
Shout out
absolutely
Olive Tree.
delicious.
Whatever I had, I liked it. Thanks, guys. And then what happened the next day?
I
Oh,
think
that's
we-
Whitney.
that's when we tried to record, and it was a disaster.
Oh yeah.
But there's a
the
Microwave
video.
Minutes episode coming soon. Out? Is it out?
it's not out yet.
Okay, it's not coming.
It's coming soon.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, it's good. I
So
mean,
he got his video special in. I
we
didn't get
tried to
mine, so all
recap and
worked
it
out.
didn't go according to plan, and then we just kind of derailed for like.
I
40
feel like we were
minutes.
like ready to go, but then also we're still recovering
Yeah.
from the night before. We were like,
Yeah.
all right, let's go.
And
so
plus
it's cool.
there
It's
was
cool to watch for
it
sure.
was it was stressful because we couldn't get the other shit working. It took forever, and then we had to leave
Yeah,
because we had to get to the
Whitney.
other museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we walked right past it
But-
by
but
like
it's,
8 blocks.
It's so unassuming though.
Yeah, we couldn't even
It
tell
was
it
right
was
next
there.
to that trail you were talking about.
Yeah, they have like their own little train track converted trail, which I didn't know. Thanks for stealing our idea, but that's cool. There should be more of them. Elevated parks are a smart idea.
Yeah,
More efficient for
Just
everybody.
More elevation.
Yeah.
we found that Pecora sign right over there.
Yeah. The
Good.
White Sheep
Oh,
That's-
that's,
Italian
that looks
restaurant.
good.
that's a
See,
spot we gotta check
I
out.
have to
That's
eat that.
unfinished for
Yeah,
sure.
but we couldn't because we had Peter Luger
Yep.
reservations.
Ugly, but fantastic.
But I the food looked great though too. I looked it up. La Pecora Blanca.
Yeah,
Bro, going to Brooklyn was fun.
yeah.
Going to the little
Brooklyn
brewery
was
and then
cool. We
going
hit-
over there, going to
Hit
Peter
that little
Luger's.
brew. I got pretty drunk there already. I had only strong beers.
That place was cool.
It was cool.
Great lighting.
It did have great lighting.
It was really.
It was like
pleasant.
if a garage was fun.
That's true.
True.
It's the only way I know how to put it.
And then
Then we made our way down to the legendary
That's how I
steakhouse,
describe Brooklyn.
and everybody was real nice, except our waiter, who didn't bring me my bacon I ordered on my burger,
No, he just completely ignored that, I guess.
and then didn't come back the whole time.
they didn't
And
even
I was gonna say, "Yo, could I just get a slice? Just bring it out on a plate, please." Nope, doesn't come. Stared him down, walked right past me. Brutal.
He said, "Fuck this guy." They didn't even have Hennessy.
They didn't have Hennessy. Tragic. We thought it was a classy place.
Said very special cognac for a very special occasion. Wrong.
And I can't lie though, the food was impeccable.
Yeah,
Brought a bottle of sauce home to go.
one of the best.
But,
That meat was insane.
everybody said you got to try the bacon after, not before. It wasn't even something I was like actively trying to do. And then the fact that I didn't get it made it that much worse.
Yeah,
Their sauce on their meats was like an incredible
Unreal combo.
combination.
Yeah, I remember I tried a fry in it and I was like, oh, this shit's weird as hell. And then you try it with the meat and it's like, oh, that's P and veggie, baby.
Yeah.
That just works. It was awesome.
Have a whole bottle of that.
Got to go back there. Yeah, I know. Got to thaw out some Omaha steaks.
Get something
Yeah.
going. Just to hold us over.
Get real down and dirty with it.
I would go back. Yeah, I would go back indefinitely. Yeah, that place is crazy. Like you said, so much stuff to still check out.
It's brutal. Yeah, you can never get it all done. We got to just do like a month Airbnb, drop $4,000, and then just live a life out there.
yeah.
You book it like 6 months in advance, so you pay it off before you get there, and then you save up the whole time as well.
Yeah, getting home was even more difficult, I think. Getting
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
because
how
your
was your-
flight also left at 4 a.m.?
I ended up having to take an Uber from somewhere in Queens again
Yeah.
to get to LaGuardia
Did
on
you
time.
take the train to Queens? Or how
I
you get to
did.
Well, you
Queens?
actually
Okay.
made it out
I
there?
made it out there, but not fast enough.
So you missed that bus. Because there's
yes.
like one bus,
Yes.
which is crazy.
And
insane,
so I pull up, I go through security. I'm a fucking mess.
Of course. You
Such
were
a
fucking
mess.
hammered. You were hammered the night before.
Yeah,
That's
got-
right, we
got-
went
we
out.
got fucked up the night before.
During the Chris Rock Oscars, we missed the slap in between walking from the bar
That's
to the hotel,
true.
which is crazy timing.
We were fucked up.
It was just a historic
Y'all
moment.
were
We
much
must have
more
been.
fucked up.
Absolutely.
I'm an adult, so
Did you go? You went
I
home
had
to
my
watch
shit
it.
together. Well, I was just exhausted because we
Yep.
walked all the way back from Brooklyn just because that's just how it worked out. And so I was just beat anyway, and I was like, "We gotta leave tomorrow.
I was
I'm
like,
gonna be
there's-
beat all day tomorrow. I can't like stay out till 3 in the
I was,
morning."
I was like,
try-
there's
I
no
was
way we
very
could
much
just leave
trying to
New York.
rally.
Like that.
Yeah,
But we should have just left New York like that.
yeah. I was trying to watch the Oscars anyway.
Yeah,
Which is pretty
I
crazy. Yeah.
I remember seeing like a performance of the Oscars at one point, and that's it. I couldn't tell you who it was. I just remember I was like, "That's cool."
Yeah,
You said I'm
People
having-
were kind of watching it. It was on every TV.
it was
at the
on
bar.
That is
at,
fair,
at
yeah.
the Village Tavern.
Yes, the Village Tavern.
Shout out.
No chicken fingers.
So after we
Yeah.
walked back with you, we went back out,
Mm-hmm.
and Ricky started throwing his wallet at the bartender.
He was getting
It
rowdy.
was gnarly.
He was already starting to get rowdy.
I feel like
Well, because
it got a little more.
we also
crowded
were walking
too.
around with like a little tiny bottle of Hennessy, and we sipped that whole thing.
Oh
before.
yeah, we were while we
On
were
the way
waiting,
back
while
from
we were
Brooklyn.
waiting for you in Chinatown, which is a whole separate
Yeah.
endeavor. But that place was also sick.
So that got that going.
Mm-hmm.
It started early.
Start the engines, baby.
Yeah.
Coming down the shopping district too, that place was kind of rowdy. That place was litty. Yeah.
Yeah, it was turned up.
It was
over
crazy.
there.
Yeah, we were going that whole night. Let's go.
Yeah. It went on for a
Okay.
while.
The
And then apparently Ricky started tagging the bartender, who was cool and gave us free shots right before
No,
we left.
He
too.
would
Okay,
definitely regretted
that's what I
that.
remember. I remember
No,
doing shots.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much as far as it goes.
yeah,
but-
yeah. That was when.
Well, that's when I left the picture,
Yeah.
and you guys had no chaperone effectively anymore.
Really, let's
I
go.
feel like we started yelling. That was it.
Oh,
we
you
just both got
definitely
really
started
There's
loud.
no way we didn't. Yeah.
You already were doing that
Because we
before
got back to the
left.
room. We got back to the room, and I just remember like basically passing out. I was like trying to go to bed. And I
That
just
did not
happen.
You were up for a while. We were up for a minute.
So I was saying this is the only reliable source, and I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
You probably went right to bed when you got back, though.
It was
Pretty close to.
decent.
Things got, yeah. It's fine. You attack a bartender. He's been attacked before.
Like I said,
with
they're-
much
they're-
bigger threats
I was-
than a wallet.
I was gonna say they're pretty nice out there. They just asked you to leave. So
Yeah,
He was really
It
nice
was
about
chill.
it.
he's definitely
really
seen
was.
some crazy shit in there.
yeah.
It
you
was
know.
the most courteous way.
It wasn't.
He's like, I was here for
wasn't-
Stonewall,
I
bro.
was gonna say it wasn't new to him.
Yeah, so it was all
So, you
good.
know, packed it up and went.
Then
Yep.
that boathouse the next day.
That's
Bro.
sick.
That might have been the best meal the whole time, and Peter Luger
Not
was
gonna-
unbelievable, but
Not gonna lie, yeah, like I said, that seafood was insane.
it was just something about also being like super exhausted, like I
Yeah.
can't do this anymore.
Oh, we tried that coffee place across the street. It was like okay,
yeah,
Mm.
it was decent.
7 grams.
something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah,
It wasn't as good as that other place, like 4 blocks
Yeah,
up that we went to.
For the sandwiches.
the alternative.
No? Not there.
What sandwiches?
Well, that was the best place.
Did we
went for
get
coffee.
sandwiches too?
No. That's the bagel.
Oh, the
that was
bacon, egg,
bagel
and cheese.
place.
That was that was a good.
Because they
spot.
had coffee there.
Yeah.
But we were talking about that. I know we're talking about the ghost coffee or whatever it was called.
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
That,
That place was good.
That place was cool. Yeah, they really held their shit together. They were like holding it down, making them nice drinks.
Hell yeah.
Would
Dude,
you get
I
something
got
soft?
unfinished business.
You were doing just pussy boy shit the whole
He
time.
said,
What are you talking about?
You were just so
He said-
soft the whole
What do
He
you
time.
said
mean?
everything bagel with cream cheese.
Yeah, he said I'm not getting a bacon, egg, and cheese.
I didn't want a bacon, egg, and cheese. I want a bagel.
It's not about
That
what
is
you
a
want, it's
bagel.
what you need.
That's still a bagel.
It's too much in
You
the
see,
morning.
you're a
Give me
pussy boy. See,
heartburn.
that's pussy boy shit, dude.
I don't want that much in the
You're
morning.
steady on pussy boy shit. It's
No,
unbelievable.
I
It's
don't
embarrassing.
like a big breakfast, you know. I like a big lunch, maybe dinner, especially dessert.
Mhm.
Big dessert.
But no fucking, bunch. That's a lot. That's a lot. Is there cream cheese on it too?
No,
Oh, I would get cream cheese on it.
there's just cheese
I'm
on it.
gross. Yeah, I want cheese and cream cheese.
The egg was excellent. The bacon was perfectly cooked.
It
Was
was
it
so
scrambled or
good.
was it fried egg?
It was like scrambled, but like held together.
Yeah, like a
It wa-
fold.
Yeah, it was a fold. It definitely had a shape, but it was scrambled. Yeah,
That's nice.
it was perfect.
It was so good. Yeah,
It was
believe that.
perfect.
I believe that.
I was
Shout out
ang-
to Bagels on the Square.
I was gonna say.
Is that what it was called? Right?
I don't know.
Is that the
I
place
was-
we went to, or the
I
place
was-
we ended up not going to?
I was
don't
angry when I
remember.
finished it because I was just like, damn.
I think it's Bagels on the Square. Shout out.
Yeah,
Eating them in
that
little
bagel
part-
was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I got the bagel. That's all I wanted.
Then you went to the other coffee spot, and you're like, "Let me get a latte." And it's like, this guy's such a bitch, dude. It's crazy.
cortado.
That's worse. That's more soft,
I
bro.
like cortados.
You ain't Italian.
I don't care.
It's a shot of it's a shot of caffeine
Yeah, give me that shit.
straight to the brain.
It's enough. I don't need
I've
anything
had
else.
enough from you.
I had a sipper.
What do you get? Just like drip?
No, I think
You
I got an
drip guy?
Americano.
Oh, word.
Crazy.
I
It's
just
just-
sip my shit.
yeah, that's fine. I don't want to do
Tip,
that.
I want to tip it back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to throw. No, I want to throw it back.
I used to be a red eye guy, but then it's like, my chest hurts.
It's coffee and a shot, right?
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah,
You don't need it.
but is it good? Is it
Wait-
really flavorful?
wait, they have that at
Oh,
co-
it tastes so good. Yeah, that's the problem.
They have that at coffee shops.
Yeah.
I believe that.
You just ask for that. They just drop a shot into a black coffee.
It's good.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I thought
It
you. I thought
sounds
you meant. I
good.
thought you meant a shot and then like a shot. Of it.
Oh.
and I was like, oh, they
Like a
have-
whiskey in an old style?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Like,
That's what's up.
That would be fun.
I was like, oh, they have that at Starbucks.
Yeah, so I ended up missing my flight. That
What?
was-
Wait,
Oh,
really?
what?
yeah,
Did you?
Yeah.
You didn't even fucking tell us?
yeah.
That's
I technically
crazy.
missed my flight.
What do you mean technically? You either did or didn't.
I pulled up at 6. I think that's when I tried to get there by 4. I ended up getting there at
At
like
6?
5:45.
Okay.
And going through security and shit. I
That's
ended up
very different.
pulling up at 6, and they're like, they're already taking off. I was like, oh.
You said
She's
no
like,
idea.
this is closed. I was like, oh. I was like, well, I gotta go home.
Damn.
So what happens? What do they do?
Well, there was another one leaving for Chicago as well.
At the same time?
Yeah, like at 6:15, like they were loading right now, like as I was walking up. My original flight was supposed to be to Baltimore, but this one was a direct flight to
And they're
Chicago.
like, you can just hop on?
Yep.
They had a spot?
Yep.
Was it first class?
No.
That would have been
Well,
wild.
well,
Like you miss your flight and get upgraded.
That's the whole thing, right? It's like nobody wants to fly at like 5 a.m. Just
Yeah.
it's like,
That's true. Some other guy also missed it, and it just dominoed all day. He got on the 6:30 one.
Oh, that starts at never.
Well, so that worked out much better then.
I know. I was home by like 10 or something.
Nice.
No, that's not true. It was like
If you left at 6:15, you were home way sooner than
by
that.
8.
Yeah.
Home by 8.
That's sick.
I was.
We left at 3:45 p.m. and got back at 11 a.m. the next day. It was late as fuck going back too.
But we knew not this time we knew, and this time the bar cart was open when we got there.
Oh.
So we just stocked up a little bit.
I made myself a
settled in.
double.
and
Yeah,
that was a good
and I was
time.
just rowdy.
Wait. You
Ate
can
a
make
couple
yourself
more.
a drink?
Well, they had a bar cart.
Oh, you just.
So I bought some shooters and some soda. But yeah,
They'll-
you can
they'll
also
let you
just
go
bring
crazy.
on whatever booze you want. They don't know.
I was
Yeah.
reading the rules. They were like first class can bring their own booze.
But there's no way to
But
know.
there's and then I realized I was like, oh, it doesn't even nobody. It doesn't.
You just
matter.
got to pour it in a cup, basically, and there's no way they can prove anything.
'Cause you can get fucked up on the train.
Yeah, we brought rosé on the way there. We drank those on the
That
way
was
in.
awesome.
Because we left at night, so we just drank those and went to bed. And then, on the way back, I bought like a couple whiskeys. I meant to stop at a liquor store and grab like a pint just to have with me, but it was like, fuck it, I'll just
Well,
spend
now we know. Now we know.
$10. Yeah, but still, it wasn't bad. We almost got trapped in a windowless seat on the way back, though. The whole thing was full, and we had to sit in the very front, and there's no windows.
That would have been abysmal, dude. That was terrible.
But we woke up like super early or something, or no, it wasn't even that. It was just like 4 or 5 hours later. A bunch of people got off at like the closer New York State stops.
Yeah.
And so it just opened up and we were able to move. But that would have been brutal.
Because there were people who had to take those seats after us because then the train got full.
It eventually filled back up again. Yeah, so it was
It
like
looked
if
like
we
a
didn't
terrible
move, then we
time.
would have been fucked.
Damn.
It was wild.
That's crazy.
They tried calling us out. They're like, please let your train advisor know if you're moving seats or some shit like that.
And it's like we're going to the end of the fucking line, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, fuck you guys. Like the fuck, like who wants to sit there? No one
Oh
wants to
yeah,
sit
and
there.
on the way there, it was like super lax the whole time about like masks, and then once we hit like New York State, they're like, if you don't put your fucking mask on right fucking now, I'm gonna throw you off the train. We're gonna put you in jail. It's like, whoa, where'd all this energy come
dude was
from?
going off. Yeah,
He was just like screaming into the thing. It's like I thought this was a service. Like y'all are tripping, son. But also, I'm sure like people were probably being dicks about it. And he's like, I'm not dealing with this.
there were people getting upset about everything, and the thing
It was the
it's like,
Mennonites. Wasn't
People
it?
were complaining about a lot of shit. It's like y'all on the train right now. Like,
yeah, it's,
chill.
I was gonna say it's like
This
you're
ain't a
you're
nice thing.
on a public form of transport. Like you're not entitled to be comfortable. Like this is just your convenience. So
Yeah, most of y'all are just on the no-fly list. Like that's why you're here anyway.
Holy
So-
shit.
we're also trying to bring things we shouldn't to
Yeah,
other places.
absolute chaos. There's some scary people on those trains. Let me say that. But not in like I'm in danger way. It's just like I don't want you to talk to me. Like you're weird. Like
Yeah,
you're
you
probably
don't wanna make
capable of some
friends.
shit.
You don't want
Yeah,
to make friends on the train.
yeah. There's not a lot of intellect on there.
What about in the in the windowless areas? People are.
You definitely don't
Got
want to
some
talk to those
thinkers
people.
in
There's
there.
Somebody who chose those seats. They
Yeah.
sought them out.
trying to work for like.
I don't
10
really want to
hours
see
straight.
anything.
I'm just zen, bro.
Would you soundproof one of those? No,
But
chase
I
too
also
loud.
will say the sights on the train are pretty sick. You get a lot of good stuff, especially once you hit like Albany and the rest of the way down's all like mountains and stuff.
I
It's dope.
love rural America. So for me, I'm just like we could just stop here and that's fine.
Yeah.
The Rust Belt. You get to see the whole thing pretty much. It's dark. A lot of sad towns.
Fucking love it.
Word.
A lot of depression. It's great.
I want to move to Pennsylvania now.
Take me to Erie.
Do a lot of people get on at every stop?
No. Some of the stops roll through at like fucking 4:30 in the morning. It's terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of them I doubt people might even get on at.
Yeah.
Or off. But who knows?
There's also like the way the train carts are split up. It's like different destinations are in different cards.
But like
Yeah.
once you're deeper into New York State, it definitely starts to become more of like a local transit train, and people are hopping on and off it,
yeah.
like Poughkeepsie and all.
Yeah,
that,
people who only have
Yonkers.
to take like a 3 whatever hour.
Yeah, and
trip
like
and
once
stuff
it's
like
like
that.
2 hours or less, it starts to be a lot of people in and out. But yeah, that was the journey.
Amtrak was fat.
It was
Yeah.
wild. we made it. We survived. We'll have to go back, but after a lot more of portfolio dividends. I got to invest in more crypto, and then we can get out there, really spend some coin.
Flip some bricks, move some weight.
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
So keep your eye out for the Microwave Minutes episode. It'll be out by 2023, probably. I'll keep you guys posted.
It'll be your, 100th episode to my show.
That doesn't make any sense, but sounds good.
We'll
I was gonna
we'll
say I don't
celebrate
think
you.
you've had that. Yeah, I get it though. I feel that. I feel the energy though.
Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Rate, review, subscribe to the show. All the stuff. You know the drill. We will see you next time. But remember, I are fat. You are fat. We are fat. Calculator.